Huh?
Hey, best friend!
Hey, best friend to you.
Wow, that is the best handshake I've ever seen.
'Cause we're the best friends you've ever seen.
And only the best of best friends do a best friend handshake like that. Isn't it the best friend?
Yeah, the bestest.
Don't tell me. Enough with the fun.
You know, I don't think I've ever seen two people get along as well as you two.
That's not surprising, Todd. The simple fact is, I'm incredible and amazing. My own awe-inspiring greatness inspires awe in even me. Dana's lucky to have found me.
I am? Well, Myron, you're lovably shameless and fun, but I actually think you're lucky you found me.
What? You? But I'm the one who's sometimes class president.
And who runs your campaigns and covers for all your clumsy mistakes?
I thought you loved covering for my so-called mistakes. That's what makes our friendship work.
Maybe for you, but for once, I'd like you to cover for my mistakes.
Oh, yeah? Well, I would if you ever made any mistakes, Miss Perfectly Perfect Person.
And what's wrong with being perfectly perfect?
It's so perfectly boring and predictable.
How's that for predictable? As for you, Myron, you're rude and ungrateful, and I can't understand why I would ever consider an oaf like you to be my best friend.
Hey, I'm no elf.
I said oaf!
Elf, oaf, whatever. I'm not your best friend anymore.
Fine. Well, then I'm not your best friend anymore.
Yeah? I'm finding a new, better best friend to be my new, better, bester best friend. I better get myself a new best friend.
See what you've done?
What? All I did was compliment your great friendship. I didn't know that'd make you guys stop being friends.
He'll be back. He'll never find anyone to be his best friend.
Oh, Shari! That's the funniest thing I've ever heard. I'm so glad you're my new, better best friend.
Is he kidding? Pfft. Shari's always asleep.
Good one, Shari. You're so funny.
Myron, this is such a desperate attempt to make me feel jealous. But it's not working. You can't be best friends with someone who is always asleep.
Shari doesn't think that's a problem. Right, Shari? Yeah, I know. Dana's just being mean. At least you're not mean to me, Shari.
That's because she's asleep.
Shh, Dana. Shari's sleeping.
I know!
Now, if you'll excuse us, my new best friend Shari thinks you should mind your own business.
What? How do you know what Shari thinks? Do you believe this, Todd?
Well, if you ask me.
You don't know what Shari's thinking.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. Face it, Myron. Do you think you'll ever be able to win an argument with me?
No. I mean, yes. Oh. Okay, I'll prove it to you with this.
Mrs. Jules' pencils?
Only a real friend would know. Not the pencils, the glass. Have you ever put an empty glass up against the wall? Listen, you can hear everything happening on the other side.
Ooh, let me try it.
Hey, Louis. Check out the new Wiz-O-Matic 3000. Guaranteed to de-stress or your money back. And still for only $19.99.
Mr. Kitswater, have you read the instructions?
No, I did not. Look at me, Louis. I'm de-stressing.
Ow!
You're right. You can hear everything.
The same thing works with Shari's head. Uh-huh. Yeah? That's a great idea, Shari.
What? What'd she say?
Sorry, I can't tell you. It's a secret between you best friends.
Nice try, Myron. But two can play that game.
With Mrs. Jewel's pencils?
Todd will be my better new best friend.
Dana, I'm awake. You don't really need the brain listening glass for me.
What's that, Shari? Yeah, I knew Miss Perfectly Perfect Person would try something like that, too. Come on, let's do some really fun stuff, better best friend.
It's okay, Dana. I can walk.
Finally, I can achieve inner peace out here in the schoolyard with my new Wizomatic. Now, how does this thing work? Hairpiece, mantelpiece, inner peace.
Watch out, Mr. K!
Come on, Shari. That was refreshing. What do you want to do now, Shari? Ooh, what's that? You want to do our special best friend handshake?
What?
Well, let me teach it to you. First, you do this, then this, then some of this, a bit of this, and then shake.
No! That's our best friend shake. You can't just interchange best friend things like that. There are rules about these things. It's not right.
Yeah, Shari, I know. Dana's making up some dumb rule again.
You've gone too far, Myron! Enough of the brainless glass!
Ah!
Now how will you talk to your so-called better, bester friend, Shari?
No!
Now then, I've made a few modifications so my new Wizomatic 3000 will distress me even faster. And still for only $19.99. Uh-oh.
Myron, you could just get another glass, you know.
Stay out of this, Todd!
Okay.
Oh, woe is me. Nothing will ever be the same again between Shari and I.
It's okay. There's no use crying over a broken brain listening glass.
No, what do you care?
Well, for starters, I really hate to see you cry, Myron. Even if it is your fake crying.
You can tell?
Of course! Best friends always can! I mean, that is, if you still want to be my best friend. Again.
You know, I have to admit, Shari never really understood me the way you do, Dana. I mean, she's fine, but I always wish she could be as perfect as you.
Aww. I feel the same way. I mean, Todd is okay,
Thank you.
but he's not nearly as clumsy and lovable as you are, Myron.
Dana, you're the best. Let's never be mad at each other again.
Deal. So you want to shake on it? one to you.
Shh! She's waking up.
I wonder if this actually works.
Louis? Anyone? Help me! Little girl! Wake up! I'm distressed! I'm distressed! No!
Todd, as you know, today is Don't Answer the Teacher's Question Day. You leave me no choice but to send you home on the kindergarten bus.
Not again.
Mr. Wetnose! Thank you, Todd.
Good morning, little guy. Morning, Eric, and Eric.
Now, son, how many times have I told you? It's done like this!
Good morning, Principal Kidswatter.
Teeny tiny people everywhere! Help! Who are you? What do you want? Why are you touching me? We've been invaded by teeny tiny people. I must inform my superior, Colonel Montgomery.
Todd, for some reason you look different today, but I can't figure out why.
I can, Mrs. Jules. Todd came to class today with an army of little children who worship his every move.
I did what?
Good morning, King Todd!
King? When did that happen?
You saved Mr. Wetnose. He's my stuffy. We love our stuffies, and we love you, King Todd.
Todd's a king?
Todd, 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 Todd.
They even chant his name.
Now, Todd, you know the rules. Did you bring a small army of little children for everyone in class?
No, I don't think so.
Well then, I have no choice but to write your name on the discipline list. I guess this chalk isn't working. Can someone go downstairs and get me more? How do I ever choose?
Pick me, Mrs. Jules, pick me.
Todd?
I'd be happy to, Mrs. Jules.
It's so nice to have royalty in the classroom.
Wow! I've got to get me some of that king stuff.
Ew.
Oh, Todd, I think you're the cutest king I have ever seen.
Ah!
What? But if I can't punch Todd, how will he know I still like him? And if he doesn't know I still like him, how will he carry on? Everything is ruined!
What are you guys doing?
Protecting you! We love our king!
I don't need protection from my friends.
Why would you need friends when you have us?
Look, this is too much. I'm flattered to be your king and all, but you're not letting me do anything. I couldn't even get a drink of water at recess.
Want water?
I hope you know how lucky you are, Todd. Some of us have to get our water the old-fashioned way.
This is getting creepy. We need to talk to Todd without those little kids bugging us. Come on, I've got a plan. Snack time! Hey, Todd, how's it going?
Okay, I guess. I'm just getting a little tired of having an army of teeny tiny people worshiping my every move.
If you're getting too tired, Todd, I could fill in. You see, I was class president once. That's almost like a king. Sort of.
Uh-oh. Nap time!
Nice work, Mauricia.
No! King Todd only!
Hey, Mr. K. Off to see Colonel Montgomery?
Affirmative. At ease, Lewis.
We need to find Todd. I've divided the school grounds into a complex search grid. If my calculations are correct, we should be able to pinpoint Todd, His Highness, in a mere 10.7 hours. Myron, you take quadrants 2, L, and 7.
Right. Quadrants LMNOP. Got it.
And Mauricia, quadrants 4, S, and 11. We'll keep in constant contact with these high-range walkie-talkies. Or we could just check out that giant castle made of kindergarten kids.
Todd has his own castle?
Myron, can you read me? Come in, Myron. Uh-oh.
And the answer is Mauricia.
-1.
Correct.
Stop!
Is something ooey okay?
Something's ooey, all right. This whole thing is ooey. I want my friends back.
You don't need friends.
When you have us.
No, I don't want that. With my friends, it's hard to explain. There's give and take. I want give and take. Give and take. Give and take.
Oh! You want us to give a cake!
That's not what I meant.
Pancake, pancake, baker's man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can. Roll it, pat it, and mark it with a T. Put it in the oven for 15. Okay, all we need is a simple disguise to get into that castle. Let's see. We can dress as a sumo wrestler or a pirate. How about an astronaut? Ah, the perfect disguise. There, perfect.
It should be me. Me. No fear, no fear. I want to be king.
He doesn't cry like a big kid. He must be one of us. A big little kid. It's okay, big little kid. Here. Mr. Wet Nose will make it all better.
Patty cake, baker's man.
Todd,
Myron, what are you doing here?
nothing?
Myron, you've got to stay away from their stuffies. If you're not careful, they might make you their king.
I know. That's the idea.
No, it's not what you think. You don't want to be their king.
Oh, yes, I do. I really do.
Trust me, they'll never leave you alone, ever.
Works for me. All hail Myron.
Mr. Windnose!
Oh dear.
Nobody panic. I can still be your king. All we need is a little thread. And a lot of sticky tape. And maybe a chisel. Any of you guys good with heavy tools? Because my hands lately are just...
Todd! Myron!
I'm so glad to see you guys.
Really? But I thought, as the king, you got everything you wanted. And now, all you have is us.
What? Are you kidding me? That's all I ever wanted.
Aw, Todd.
Colonel Montgomery, where are you? There you are, Colonel. There's a big problem, but not anymore. I love my stuffy.
And we love our stuffies too!